Hi, welcome back to what I reckon should be the last video in this series. And what we have left is to make the new control panel and hook up all the controls and the meters and stuff to that, so I don't have to go behind the machine every time to turn it on. Then clean up these plates or signs to the front of the machine and finish cleaning up the tool holders, chase the threads and whatnot, and then cut some protective mats to the top of the machine and final leveling of the machine, and then we can see if we can get some hot chips in our eyes. I also fiddled around with my bigger inverter drive and got the biggest motor I have running, so I decided to ditch the smaller 5.5 kilowatt motor and put the 20 kilowatt beast in, and so far it has started without blowing any fuses, so hope it will turn metal as well. I still need to figure out whether I want this drive up here in the wall, or should I build a bracket down behind the machine. I'd like to have it on the machine, but I'll have to see if I have room there. For now it will stay, as the regulations state, very safely leaning against the radiator, but the temporary solution, it should be in the next 10 years or so, it will be mounted somewhere. You gotta love those moments when you can avoid planning altogether, when the solution just presents itself. Like that. Perfect. Okay, these things are a tad bit finicky to get calibrated, especially if you don't notice that these plastic things are just a little bit wider than the scale base itself, so I was spending half an hour wondering why I get readings all over the place, and then I just put a tap handle between my fence and the level, and now it's pretty good, so I can do the final leveling of the lathe. It's been sitting there like 2 days now after the initial leveling, so we'll see if it has moved or if it's as close as I left it a couple days ago. Not 2 over that way, 1.5 over that way, so twist is rather good. 2 over that way, we are 1 over that way, so we are close, very close. I don't know if I'm gonna even mess around with it with more. I think I'm gonna use it for a while and check it again and check if it's turning taper or not. The twist is critical, the alignment this way not so much, or only we need to get the bow out, but it doesn't seem to be bowing too much, and I'm holding the level here at the tailstock ways and across the tops of the carriageways and the tops of the tailstock wheelways. It's a tad bit narrow, but then again there is really nowhere else to put it. I could like span the gap and use gauge blocks, but I think I'm gonna go with this right now and see if I need to mess around with it some more when the machine has shaken itself into place a little bit more. But for now, I think we are good for some test cuts. Okay, played with the feeds and speeds there for a while, and let's see how we did. The surface finish is not the greatest, but okay, we are 57 and 1300ths over. Here we are 57 and 12.5 over. Finally, the goal of making some chips is reached, so now I can just sell the thing. No, I have quite a bit of stick out, and I was able to get like a 1/100th of a millimeter taper in this 6-7 centimeter distance, and that's not that bad. I'm gonna go over to leveling once more and fiddle around with that. I'm probably gonna get that somewhat better. I'm not blown away with the surface finish. I have to check the tightness of the headstock bearings once more and the grips. But all in all, I'm quite happy to finally get it turning. The drive is performing nicely. Even with the heavier cuts, it was drawing half or 1 amp more than the idle speed, so it's doing its job just nicely. And now I have a lathe to start making projects, and the first one will probably be the modification of the tailstock, because the lathe came with a fixed life center and there's no more stapler or anything, so have to make an adapter for that to be able to use drills and whatnot in the tailstock. But this is it for this series, and for next, something else.